But I'll definitely say I knocked a nigga out on regular. I did that some shit.
All right, so where were we? Knocking Space Ghost Perp out?
Yeah.
All right, so what happened? This is No Jumper, the coolest podcast in the world, and we're here with Dash.
Yeah, man.
And next to me, we got Roseman and
What
fucking dumbass Catfish.
Shut up.
This podcast brought to you by Lean and Hennessy.
You know it.
And Fago. And
Drogas.
double 7-Eleven coffee cup.
It's Friday night. It's a good night to be in LA.
It is.
Dash, the man next to me, is performing later this evening.
Ham on everything.
Ham
Pull
on
up.
everything. What's up with that?
Me, Young Gleesh, Lucky X, and this kid named Smoke Perp. We all gonna do Ham on everything tonight. I'm excited for this shit, man. Gleesh is my mans. Lucky's my mans. It's gonna be fucking lit.
Unlike Gleesh, this podcast is actually going to come out because we did Gleesh, and then due to his numerous court issues, we were not able to put that out. But it was a glorious podcast.
We
that
will
all
get a
can
Gleesh part
remember.
2. We
All
will
right,
get
so
a Gleesh
y'all
part
have
2.
it.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
what counts.
So tell us this: how the fuck did you get in a fight with Space Ghost Perp?
It really just ended up being that nigga came to do a show in my city, and at the time he had a problem with a few friends of mine. So like the homie from out here pressed him on some gangbang and shit. Like nigga, I'm a blood. I ain't no rapper.
When you say
so
your city, you're talking about Jersey, or you're talking about
we were
New
in New York
Okay.
at the time, and the nigga was just on some super gangster tough shit, and then he was trying to cop plea like, I don't want no problems. I don't got no problems with any of y'all niggas. Yo, Dash, man, you know me. You know I'm not even. I'm like, yo, you got problems with my niggas. You got problems with me. So don't look to me for no help. I guess he had went outside the show. Action Bronson had stopped me. He's like, yo, it's my show. My nigga, don't fuck my paper up. I'm like, all right, you right. Nigga went outside the show. I guess he took his shirt and shoes off and started screaming for me. So like the homie came
Perp did.
inside, like, yo, Perp screaming your name
He
out
took
there.
his shirt and shoes off. This is
Yo,
crackhead behavior.
barefoot, and nigga was asking for my fade. When I got out there, I just heard, yo, where's Dash? Where's Dash? And one of my men, shout out my man Bodega Bams, niggas got in his face like, nigga, I'm Dash, do something. He's like, no, you not, I know him. So I came up the street, I whooped his ass. The nigga ended up having like 6 or 7 fans with him that was fronting like they his friends. So all my homies formed on them. Mad 16, 17-year-old kids got their ass whooped for no reason. You feel me? And that nigga ended up getting packed out. You know
Don't
what
be
I mean?
false claiming Raider Clan out here, huh?
Yo, my niggas.
You're gonna end up in
Is
trouble.
niggas still claiming Raider Clan? Them niggas is irrelevant.
man, I don't
Moral of the
think so,
story is
right?
that nigga's a dweeb. He'll
Oh,
never
my
make
God.
it.
Yeah,
He'll never
that's your
make it.
sincere
Shit.
belief.
That's my positive knowing. You know what I mean? That nigga's a fucking herb, man. But
that's
he
tight.
made good beats at one point. I'll never take that away from the boy.
Yeah,
You
that was a
know what
long
I mean?
time ago.
Long time. Exactly. A long time ago.
Yo, all right. So everybody wants to know what's up with your partner in crime, Wretch. Where is he at? And should we be worried? Are we gonna see him on the outside ever anytime soon?
I'm gonna be honest, like just due to the court case that's still going on, I can't really talk too much about it. But free my nigga, man. You know what I mean? Put himself in a situation where now the police got a hold of him, and we just trying to get that nigga back, man.
Right.
Honestly, that's goal number one, nigga. Get my man Wretch back, man. That shit is whack. Police got him. Niggas is snitching. Niggas is faggots.
How'd you
know what I
link
mean?
up with him?
That's my brother, man. I known that nigga since I was literally 10 years old, 11 years old.
So
you
he's
feel
from
me?
Jersey, too?
Yeah,
What
he's
part of Jersey from?
Hackensack, Bergen County.
All right. And he's from out there too.
Yeah.
And so you guys just hit it off from the day you met him?
It's funny, I met him through my little brother, this little ugly nigga right here, Barbados. Just shout out this nigga Stevie.
What up?
But he had hung out with the nigga one day, and he was telling me, like, yo, I was hanging out with this nigga from the hood, man. He knew my man Sponge, shout out my man Flea. He's like, yo, we went to go get a haircut, and this nigga was like, yo, it's free if I'm under 13, right? Nigga's like, yeah. He said when he got done with the cut, nigga jumped out the chair like, I turned 14 today, bitch, and ran outside. From then on, I'm like, yeah, I gotta meet this nigga, man. So we ended up meeting like a week or two later, and we was throwing ice at cars, and through then, like, we just formed a relationship, you know what I mean?
But he's a lot more wild than you, right?
I would say he likes showcasing
Right.
his extraness a
Yeah.
bit more than I do. He enjoys the attention. Like, as time passed, I realized how antisocial I am in real life.
But did
You
he
feel
ever
me?
beat up Space Ghost Perp?
No.
Sherm was with us that night, wasn't he?
Oh, okay.
Sherm was with us. Yeah, nah, I'm gonna come clean. That nigga really just caught my hands. I'm not even gonna say act like niggas jumped him. He caught my hands, you feel me?
Right.
Beat the blood out the nigga, but his peoples got the ass whooping from my friends just because they were there. Guilty by association, you feel me? One
Right.
fight, we all fight. It's the rule. But that nigga was deaf in attendance for the ass whooping that happened, you feel me?
Have you ever had fans get your back in a situation?
I've had fans beat somebody up in the show who was
Right.
acting stupid. Like, I remember a kid was like, oh, fuck you. Like, mad drunk, just saying, fuck me. I guess he wanted to see the nigga after me. And a kid that was from Arizona who, like, was a huge fan of mine. Like, shout out the little cholo niggas in Arizona be holding me now. Nigga duffed the kid right the fuck out. They ended up jumping the nigga in the motherfucking dance floor. You feel me?
Really? You see that?
Yo, come on, Nino. Sit the fuck still, bro, please.
Dash got plugs in here running in and out. Actually, we can't say that, maybe.
It's crazy. Niggas blonde hairs hanging out the back of his skull.
Oh, man. So how you feel when you're out in L.A. as opposed to being on the East Coast?
I love LA, man. Like, I used to live here for like 2-3 years. I came out here after South by in 2012, I feel like. I drove back out here from Austin.
Right.
And I was sleeping on the nigga Chuck English floor for a minute. Because the nigga was like, yo, come to my house. I don't know why you ain't in LA making music. At this point, the rap shit just starting to work.
Right.
So I took that very serious. I'm like, yo, my nigga, don't say no shit like that to me. I'll come to your house tomorrow. Nigga's like, come on. He thought I wasn't going to come.
Right.
A death came. Then I called Wretch and was like, yo, it's lit, it's weed, it's studio, mad bitches, it's money, let's go. Nigga came, got on the flight, caught the one way.
But what was your life like at that time? Were you meeting girls online or some shit, or were you,
know what
were
it
you
was?
out on Fairfax?
I just came out here, so Fairfax was due to be.
Right.
Belrose was due to be, all these house parties and
Yeah.
shit. Going to Sam's and going to fucking, what's the club? Playhouse and
So you're a
Secret
strip club
Sundays
guy.
and shit. You know what I mean? I've thrown a bit of money.
Where'd you
can't
live?
front.
Where'd you live?
He's from
I was
Jersey.
living on 7th.
Oh,
I was
okay.
living on 7th and Grand.
Okay.
And then I was living in Beverly Hills on Holt Avenue, like right off Felasi and the Gun Olympic.
nice.
That shit was lit. I can't front. I was having a fucking ball. A lot of drugs got done.
Being a kid who knows how to handle like New Jersey and New York and shit, I feel like you develop a lot of finesse at a young age. Are you able to apply that to all the suckers that you meet out here?
I can't lie, man. I got over on a good number of people.
That's
in
what I'm
Los
saying. I
Angeles,
feel like the
you
city
feel me?
kids always come out here and just start fleecing somebody out
Oh,
of something.
nah. Me and my brother ran amok. Like, nigga, I done totaled cars. I done motherfucking I done had my own crib in Beverly Hills somehow. You know what I mean? I done had 4 or 5 apartments out here.
You were
I done
living
had my own car.
entourage.
Yo, I was really living some wild shit, and I just kept calling my brothers over here. Like, by 6 months in, this nigga's living on Chuck's floor with us, nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean? We 3 deep in that motherfucker.
But did Chuck start to get pissed off at you guys for
Yo,
taking up
Chuck
the
moved
space?
out.
Oh,
Yo,
okay,
him
so
and
he
his
took
girl
over.
moved out ASAP. Then my other man, Mordecai, that nigga dipped. And then the nigga whose house it was, he was like, you guys are taking over my crib. I'm going back to Chicago.
So then
Nigga
you guys
left.
were stuck with the lease? Or the,
Yo,
the
he
rent?
just left us with the bread. Like, I was like, when this bitch is up, we out.
Yeah.
Fuck it. And then we did that. We came back to LA like 2 months later, and this nigga's back in the house. So I'm like, oh, we back. Went over there, you know what I mean? Took it over again, you know what I mean? You know how we play. That's how the whole finesse and shit started. I can't lie, man. A lot of that shit falls on us. Like, we was getting over.
Yeah?
That was the plan.
What other
get
kind
over.
of situations would you have unfolding, though?
Man, niggas would end up, man, like I said, we was crashing mad whips for some reason. I don't know what the fuck was going on. We was just really crashing a lot of cars.
Do you
but
feel
I don't
like
have
no one fights?
license.
Like nobody fights in LA?
Yo.
It's kind of a soft town.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. I've done got into a few squabbles out here. I'm not going front.
But it
less
ain't
than
like the East Coast.
I mean, I just feel like the
The East Coast is so violent in
Nah,
comparison.
niggas
right?
is violent back home. But you know what it is? It's just because the way niggas is raised back home opposed to out here, since there's so much space, everybody's not on top of each other.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? In New York or in Jersey, like a city like that, everybody's just posted. So you always
Yeah.
gotta be like, yo, my nigga, what the fuck are you doing? You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like, move around.
Like if you live in Hollywood or Beverly Hills, you never have to see what's
You
going
don't
on in
have to
Compton.
see somebody you don't want
That's
to.
an exit on the highway to you. It's not. It's not like.
Yo, I meet people out here who never been to Compton.
Exactly, yeah, yeah.
Never been to South Central. Like when I used to come out here every summer, and I got cousins from over there. You feel me?
Right.
So I used to have to see that side same way. Like I got a rich ass cousin from out here, my nigga. So I used to have to see this nigga in Hollywood and shit all the time. So
Right.
I used to see different sides of shit. Like I remember I was 16. I came out here one summer, and he had me at the nigga who owned Ed Hardy crib.
Oh, okay,
'Cause his
that guy. What's his
daughter
name?
invited us to a
Christian
party.
Audige.
Right. Yeah. I figured you would
Christina
know.
or
Christina?
whatever the fuck the bitch's name is, she invited us to a pool party. That shit was the crazy. Like, yo, I was like, yo, this shit is some real life entourage shit. Like, it's naked bitches in the pool. It's a bar full of liquor.
There's
Niggas
rhinestones
done
on
brought
everyone's
here.
shirt.
Yeah. Were you
Yeah.
in there? Were you rocking the Ed Hardy like
Did you
snapback
wear-
and
I'm not
shit?
going for it. At this point, I was wearing like 7 jeans and a
Oh,
phone.
okay.
You know
You
what
had
I
mad
mean?
rhinestones on and shit?
Nah, I ain't had no rhinestones. I had the designs on the back of my pockets, though.
Okay.
I'm not going front.
But wait, what year is this though? Because I could see you dressed
It's
like that. That's fresh.
2006.
Oh, that far
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
All
yeah,
right, yeah.
Like I'm 23 now. And what year is this? 2016.
Because it was crazy how Ed Hardy popped off in the hip hop scene. All of a sudden, you had Joe Budden rocking that
It
shit.
was Jim Jones. Jim Jones did that.
And then
Dipset did that.
6 months later, boom, it's like it's gone. Yeah, because
You're a clown if
it
you wear
went
that.
to the jocks and the Jersey Shore type people and not black people like so
The
fast.
wrong motherfuckers got a hold of it, man.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I mean? A lot of niggas is fucking up. It's like when niggas is about to do the polo now that the nigga Ralph Lauren sold it. It's like the nigga from H&M and the Gap owns it, so you got a lot of weirdo motherfuckers getting a hold of a lot of good pieces.
So
know
you
what I
feel
mean?
weird about the future of polo? Like it might
Deaf.
not be really.
Deaf.
Okay.
I'm deaf weary about it. The fact that they brought polo sport back and it's so disgustingly whack, I'm upset about it. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
how could y'all tarnish something that was timeless? Like, I got polo sport shit that's older than my dad.
Right.
I could still wear that shit today and be killing it. This shit that they got out now, I wouldn't put my little fucking, my worst enemy's little brother in that shit.
But when did you first get exposed to polo? How was the development? Because that's a
Early.
classic like New York
That's your
area
dad.
dude
Everyone's
thing.
dad.
It's prestigious. It's just like you knew you wore polo on special days.
Right.
Like birthdays, Easter, dinners, graduate. You wore polo. Like you wore Ralph. So it's just got to be like, man, I'm trying to dress the best I motherfucking can every day.
Right.
And then really between me and my brother and this nigga and the rest of my brothers, like we would really get all the low we can and come out in full outfits that was older than us.
But
know?
you boosting it or what?
Niggas was def stealing it.
Yeah.
Come on, Def burning plastic tags off. Niggas was
okay,
Def,
yeah.
Def spent a lot of money on Lodo as well. You feel me?
Could you still shoplift polo in New York City in 2016?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
Def.
I need to hear some techniques.
It's a whole nother, niggas could get,
Adam-
niggas
Adam
got
was
different
on that
type
hustle
of
for a minute.
bags that can't be seen by the skins.
I would be willing to get back into the shoplifting game for
Crazy,
some
man.
fly Ralph pieces.
It's getting crazy. It's getting
How do you get the
futuristic.
Ralph plug though? Like, does he sponsor anybody?
Hell no,
He don't
right?
want nothing to do with niggas.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with it. But yo, he just had with the boy Mac Miller with all his tattoos in the motherfucking lookbook.
Well, like you said, he don't want nothing to do with
niggas. You know what I mean?
Mac Miller passes the test.
Miller, yeah, Mac Miller passes. That's
Mac
my
Miller's
man.
a little-
Shout out
a little-
Mac Miller.
a
He's
little
getting
hood.
there though. But you know what's funny? It's like we tried to get him to say nigga one day and he couldn't do it.
Mac Miller?
Yeah.
You couldn't even get him to say it as a joke in private?
That's how I know the nigga don't say it, cause like we was dead, mad clapped in his crib off mad different drugs. So niggas was pressing the issue like it's like me, so mad people like yo, just say it one time. Yo, it's all good. Like
Yeah.
yo, don't trip.
just us,
And
man.
he's just like nah. I'm not saying it. Nah.
But
And
so
then the
you've
nigga-
never heard him say it before
all
this?
my
Not even
life,
rapping
I've
along to a
never-
song?
Never.
Wow, I guess you got to be real careful if you're a famous white rapper, huh?
Real
I'm gonna come
careful.
clean. He really is that careful, or this nigga might not just be saying that shit. That's brazy. If not, like
Yeah.
as many rappers as he be around.
I mean, I'm not saying it, but if I'm listening to a 21 Savage song, I'm saying
You're
it.
gonna be saying it if you rapping along. Why not?
Kanye
You know
said
what I
it
mean?
in
You
the show, we could
enjoying
say it.
so.
I'm saying it more than 21 saying it. I'm
You know what I
inserting
mean? Because
extra.
you gotta understand, it's certain people who say this shit with different intent,
Oh, yeah,
and that's
yeah,
what
of
it
course.
becomes issue. But other than that, I've never really taken offense to shit like that unless it was said to me with the intent to motherfucking
Yeah.
disrespect me. You know what I mean? Or disrespect somebody, because then I'd be like, all right, man, you know what I mean? You gotta hold your tongue now, because I'm gonna snatch it out. Because motherfuckers be thinking because at the place I'm at now, I don't jump to every motherfucking issue that comes to me,
Right.
that I'm slacking or something, or that like I'm slipping, or like I'm too clapped to
Oh,
handle it.
like if you don't address the beef right away, they're like,
you know,
oh, what's
you know what
going
it
on?
is? Yeah, like like I'm like I could let it fly.
Right.
Nah, my nigga.
You don't
like,
let shit fly or you do shit.
taking
Because you
notes.
have to once you're in a position like yours where you got something to lose, right? You can't
like,
fight every
that's
dude that
what it
says
is.
something
That's
to
what
you.
it is. Like I'm just not willing to A, lose my freedom,
Yeah.
or B, fuck up this opportunity I got,
Right.
because there's a lot of motherfuckers depending on me for this shit to work out. You feel me?
Right.
So that'd be selfish. So it's just like I understand, you know what I mean? Even the case of my brother being locked up, like niggas gotta do certain shit to get where we at, because we not at a level in rap where we getting paid X amount of dollars and being able to be well off and make sure our families is well off. We gotta have multiple sources of income. You feel me?
Is Wretch's issue that he couldn't leave the streets alone? Is that his main problem? You gotta watch out for the camera, bro.
I'm gonna be, yo, sit down real quick. Everybody, please, my nigga. Y'all niggas is doing a lot of moving
I
around.
like how Dash takes control of the room, man.
That's good, yeah,
because
yeah.
that's my
Like,
company. You
control.
feel me? I'm just, please, everybody, sit down, my nigga.
No, I feel like
So-
you're at a level, if you beef with somebody, you're giving them publicity.
to most people,
Giving
yeah.
niggas attention and energy at the same time. Like, don't get me wrong. I have acted off my impulse in a lot of situations, but that shit is fucked up serving bread. Because you gotta understand, these label niggas, these A&R niggas, or these motherfuckers who book shows and all that shit, they don't want to know that you beat the last motherfucker up at your concert, or you jumped this nigga outside, or you got into the fight with this artist, or beat this promoter up. That shit fucks up bread.
They'll stop booking you for shows and shit, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So as much as motherfuckers want to be gangsters, a lot of these rap niggas ain't, because I know a lot of them wouldn't be getting paid this money if they was bringing that type of bullshit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I've actually got banned from clubs because niggas say, I'm going to bring a gang-infested crowd, or I'm going to cause a riot in the spot.
Really?
Yeah. You hear about dudes
you
here
know
and there who like can't get a show, like YG. His shit's super
Yo,
fucked
like
up
the
on the
nigga
West
YG
Coast.
shit is really fucked up, my nigga, because of that.
Yeah.
Like, he really can't book a lot of places in California because they know it's going to be the turnout.
But I saw YG at this weird like Adidas private.
Yeah, they could
For
probably
shit like
book him
this,
at
you
that
gotta
shit.
understand, 'cause
Yeah.
the security is paid
Okay.
for
Yeah.
at that point.
Okay.
If you could pay for armed security in the spot, and they know if really something goes wrong, oh shit.
Something went wrong.
Yo, Stevie, Zach from FTP. Hit the niggas and tell them to get Zach from FTP in. He's outside.
Oh, he's
yeah, call this
outside.
nigga
Shit.
from my phone and talk to this nigga. Tell him who to talk to.
Shout out Zach.
Yeah, shout out my man Zach from FTP. Not outside of here, he's outside the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just call him, be like, yo, it's Dash brother. I already told him, my niggas, that you was gonna talk to the people in there. Just swipe in and hit, call him.
It's crazy because I feel like the people in the hood, though, or the people that you grew up around, they are going to think you're a pussy as soon as you start to get any degree of success because they're looking at you like, oh, you don't fight over nothing. You don't.
That's why they're
freak
still
out.
in the hood.
Exactly.
niggas-
They don't understand the position you're in.
I say that because you gotta understand, but that's stupid motherfuckers who don't even
Yeah,
know what,
yeah.
like they don't even know where they at in life.
Right.
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers can never say that about me just off the strength of what the fuck I've already done.
Right.
I'm not saying to try to toot my own motherfucking horn or nothing, but a lot of these niggas in this rap shit, they know my face or they know my name from another person I was when I was 18, 19 years old. Niggas wasn't checking for me because I had the hottest tape out. Niggas was checking for me because they know I'm at wherever the fucking problem's at, and I'm the one setting it off.
But so who were you at that time? You were a dude starting problems, or you had some
I
friends
was
you were
looking
fixing
for. I
problems
was looking for it.
Okay.
I was looking
So
for.
would you be
it,
going to
bro,
rap
like-
shows or whatever, and you would just be getting into some crazy
Nah, as
ass
soon as
shit?
somebody says some dumb shit, I'm in their mouth. Like I wouldn't even take the time to hear it. You feel me?
Right.
And that's the way me and all my peoples was moving. But as time went on, you feel me? It's now 4 or 5 years later. I've been doing this shit.
Right.
I still hear about certain stories from when I was 18, 19 years old, and
Right.
that shit just looks bad. You know what I mean?
it follows
It
you.
does. So that's why, like, I don't give a fuck what a nigga think about me or I'm pussy, whatever. Try to show me that.
Right.
Show me that, please.
What was your childhood like?
I'm gonna be honest. It's not even like I had it the worst or nothing. My pops was some businessman, smart computer motherfucker. You feel me? My mom's just had whatever job she could have at the time. She wasn't even really working when she was with that nigga. They more worked when they broke up. But it was just a regular divorced kid life, back and forth from your parents,
You a
dealing
latchkey
with different
kid?
shit. What's latchkey?
Like they gave you the key and you got to take care of yourself after school, or do you have a babysitter?
I ain't have a babysitter. It was more me watching my little brothers and sisters because I got all younger siblings.
Oh, so you're,
you're
the
the
older.
I'm the oldest.
How old are you?
23.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm the oldest, so I was really the babysitter at the time.
How are all your younger siblings doing?
Great. I'm gonna be honest.
They're all in
like,
school?
Yeah, my little brother go to fucking ASU. And
Oh,
that
okay.
nigga, his little brother just got in there, so they about to go to school together. And then his little sister just got in there, so they all about to go to school together. Like my
That's a
little
fun
brother and
school,
cousins
though.
is all going to college together in Arizona.
That's
like
nice.
this little motherfucker be telling me crazy stories. I was just in Torrance, Arizona, and he was like, "Yo, let me come to your show, bring my friends." I'm like, "All right, for sure."
He switched the voice
He
up
brings
real
it up.
quick.
Yo, but why these little motherfuckers roll through with a motherfucking ounce blunt, like an ounce joint? I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all rode with this? They're like, yeah, bro.
A 1 ounce blunt.
A 1 ounce blunt.
So they did a whole arts and craft project. They just
to
made
bring
this crazy.
through. Niggas like, yo, I'm off the Zans, bro. I'm like, what?
Your brother said that?
Nah, my brother's little friend. But then I knew in my head, like,
Yeah,
I
you
know it's just because
yeah.
I'm here, my guy. Like,
Oh,
don't
was
play.
that? Because I was gonna say, what did they think of you? Are they trying to keep up with you?
They're
on the
trying to
party and
play
shit?
the game, and I'm trying to tell these little niggas, like, with
Stay
a
in
cup in
school.
my hand, like, yo, y'all doing the right thing in college. Like, yo, don't do this shit. This shit is bad. Like,
College
chill.
and Xanax
You
don't
can
mix.
do it because you can rap.
It's a different lifestyle.
If you can't rap,
You
you,
know
gotta
what it
go to
is?
school, right?
I feel like even if you don't go to school, then you could, like, do what you want to do, even if it's get a job. If you gotta start at the lowest level and work your way up, do that shit. If that's what you love to do, though, you feel me? The internet got these kids feeling like because they have an interest or a hobby in something that could be halfway creative, that they could be a fucking star, that they could be famous, that they could be the one to motherfucking change the game. When in reality, that's not the case. I didn't walk into this rap shit thinking that. Like, my homeboys, like Wretch, my man Mugga, and my man Flea, all of them was rapping at the time, and them niggas is putting songs on MySpace and shit.
Right.
This is when we 15, 16. We was doing that shit to kill time while we was smoking weed, sitting in the same room, selling weed together.
But did you think you were gonna do anything with it? Did you think you were gonna be
at the time,
successful?
Hell no. At the time, hell no. Then I started working with, like, my uncle, or like my father's cousin, rather. This nigga, he was one of the niggas that started Rockefeller with Jay-Z.
Yeah, Dame Dash,
right?
That's crazy.
So, look,
so you were, because you were hanging out at that art gallery. I've been there one time. That you
Yeah.
grew up in there, huh?
I was in there, my nigga. I was in there busting sales.
What's
I
the
was in
shit
there
called
robbing
again?
people. I was in there acting dumb. It was called DD172.
Right, yeah, right downtown.
That shit was retarded. I was living in the basement of that motherfucker for a while, but that shit all came about because I didn't talk to my uncle for like 4 or 5 years.
Why?
Because we got into an argument when I was like 12, 13.
Is he
Some
easy to
family
get
shit.
into an argument with?
You know what it is? He just thinks he has all the answers.
He does,
He
huh?
knows a lot. I've learned a lot from the nigga.
But as a kid, did you perceive him as being like hip hop royalty, or did you just think, oh, this is my crazy
I
ass
just
uncle?
knew I was my wild ass uncle that when I go to his crib on the weekends, we gonna have fun because he got bread. My cousin got bread. These niggas got all the video games. You know what I mean? He was the
Right.
rich cousin. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody got one cousin who got bread where, you know, you go to his house, you gonna get the good Christmas present.
But that's extra
You know what I mean?
bread.
Shit
Dame
like
Dash
that.
is not regular ass
But
bread.
You
he
ever
was
had your
wildin',
rappers?
You know what I mean?
Time.
Don't get me wrong. I seen Allstate Property and all them niggas. They was the first ones I seen sipping syrup.
Yeah.
Beanie Siegel.
Okay.
And Oskino and Sparks and
Yeah,
shit. The
yeah.
Philly niggas like smoking backwoods. That's the
State
first
Prop,
motherfuckers
yeah.
I seen as a child.
They were smoking woods back then.
smoking woods
Did
back
not know
then.
that. That's
and
very good to
sipping
know.
juice
Okay.
and popping perks.
Because Philly was very hard with the lean. Like they took it from the South
from the
before
South.
New York and everybody else.
And they'll
Philly
pay
was so
homage out
going
there
hard.
for
Yeah.
that shit. They'll be like, yo, respect to Houston, because them niggas really, but they do that shit out there.
So it
People
goes
don't know
Houston,
that.
Philly, the rest of the
I just
Northeast?
remember back in the day, it was not normal
Rap got
to be
this
on the
shit
East
popular.
Coast.
And
Like,
don't get me
you
wrong,
know.
this shit is bad that it's this popular.
Yeah.
Like, these kids is really fucking themselves off with this shit.
Right.
Bad.
How do you feel about your relationship with it?
Yeah, what's going on?
It's a dependency. I'm not even gonna say it's nothing else.
Does it
That's
have
the
a
truth of the
negative
matter.
effect on
I
your
love
life?
It doesn't have a negative effect on my life at this point. At a point, it did. It def makes you lazy,
Right.
makes you tired, makes you don't want to do shit. You feel me? It could be very counterproductive.
Right.
But that just goes to you doing the drugs and not letting the drugs do you. You
Right.
feel me? And
So when you
moderate-
slow down?
Yeah, I had to moderate everything.
Yeah.
Everything. 'cause
Can you
it's not
describe what it tastes like to our listeners out there
It's
that
like
have
the
never?
fucking soda that you mix it with.
This is cream soda and like a 3 quality. I can't even front. But niggas still, you know what I mean? Niggas be trying to act bougie. I only sip tech. I only sip wok. I only sip this. I only sip that. I'm not trying to hear it. Y'all niggas wasn't sipping lean when y'all was in high school, 14, 15, just serving fiends and getting they script
Right.
for 4 or 5 bags. Y'all wasn't doing that, so I don't expect y'all to know what this is about. Like, I've been sipping codeine for years. I got years in this shit.
Who turned you on to it?
Lil Wayne.
Really? But then how'd you go and get it? And do you remember the song that Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne almost
Selling
died.
drugs in certain areas.
Okay. Okay.
And then you gotta understand, a lot of these fiends, when they want crack or they want dope or they want coke, they'll have a prescription for this because they might really have a cough. They might
Right.
really do this. They might have to go
Right.
to the doctor all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, bet. I'll give you 5 bags. You bring through that bottle next time. I got an 8 for $40, $50.
Right. So you were selling coke before you were drinking lean.
Yeah, I was selling drugs way before I was doing drugs.
That's good.
But as I got my hands on them from selling them, I dibbled and dabbled. Like, that's how I even got into prescription pills and shit.
Right.
It was from me. I never used to pop pills except for ecstasy in high school. And then once I got to 10th grade, I started selling like Oxy and Xanax and all that shit.
And you just had to experiment.
Yeah.
But you were selling coke. Do you ever try coke?
Not until later.
Because that scared you as a kid. Like I was the same boat. Like you could sell it, but you wouldn't do it because it
Yeah,
seemed like that was
I didn't try a lot of drugs until I was out of high school.
right.
But at the same time, I've experimented a lot. Like,
Right.
I was taking LSD like every day at one point.
For how
when I
long?
was living out here
LSD?
for weeks. For like,
For
I would say like
weeks?
7 weeks.
Are you kind of twacked out from
yeah,
that shit?
I'm burnt.
Whoa.
I'm burnt.
Still
I'm
are.
burnt. I'm burnt. I'm burnt.
Really? It
I'm
changed
burnt.
you?
I'm burnt. I'm burnt.
That's crazy.
I'm burnt.
What is an LSD trip like?
It's something that could really open a lot of doors from you if you take it at the right time. I've taken it at times where I didn't need to take it. I've taken it at times where it really made me realize a lot of things about myself and maybe what was going on around me, just because I was able to focus. But it can have a negative effect on you, because at the same time, it was days I didn't take it and I felt like I was still tripping, but that was because maybe I took it, like, I would lose track of time and shit was crazy.
Do you write better on drugs, or do you write at all?
I don't write. I haven't written in years.
You don't?
Nah, I
See,
haven't
when I
written
hear
in
your
4
raps, they seem so complicated that I figured you couldn't be punching in.
Listen here, I don't even
Oh,
punch.
you compose in your head?
I just try to memorize it. I'll listen to the beat enough times, and that'll take 3-4 hours some days. But like, I'll memorize every single word I gotta say, and then I'll go do it.
Because you talk about like taking years to work on a project and shit. Like, what during that time? What is the creative process? Are you storing up these lyrics in your head, or are you making a bunch of songs and then like
I
jipping off a
usually
bunch of
only
them?
create songs when I'm in the studio. If I find beats I like, I tend to just put them to the side. If I do put together a song outside of the studios, because like, I feel like it's something that could be something else, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, something that needs that much work.
Right.
You know what I mean? Other than that, I really only go when I'm in the studio. And I'm not always in the mind state to make music. That's why it's a lot of niggas back. I'm in the studio every day, all day, cranking out 20 songs a day. Like, what are you really gonna have to say after
Yeah, they're
a while?
forcing it, right?
Like, you either really gotta live that much, or you're saying the same thing over and over again.
Right,
You gotta be
yeah.
one of the two. And the first option really ain't it for a lot of these niggas.
Right. So what's your day to day life as a rapper though? What do you
I'm
do?
domesticated as a motherfucker. I watch
Girlfriend?
mad television. Yeah,
You have a girlfriend?
yeah, I do.
You have an open relationship? She turns a blind eye or what?
Nah.
I like that answer.
I don't know. It's just like,
She's
you
gonna
know what I
find
mean.
out,
We like spending time together. You know what I mean. We love spending time together. So that's what we do.
Here's a question: is your girl a fan of your music? And if she wasn't, would it be a problem?
You know what it is? She make music too. So it's just like, at the same time, I don't have to explain a lot of shit to her.
Okay,
You know what I
she
mean?
gets
And that
it.
makes it a bit easier.
Yeah,
That's really it.
like an actor dating an actor.
But what? She sings or something?
Nah, she rap.
She raps.
Yeah, she better than a lot of niggas. That's the fucked up part.
Really? Damn, we got to figure out who she is.
Yeah.
His friends are nodding, saying that she is better than a lot of other people.
I'm a co-clear.
Damn, that's crazy.
I'm
That's
not
a
really
serious
just too,
compliment to a girlfriend.
I said that before that was even a situation. Like, I had actually made music with her before that was even a situation between us, and it was more like, damn, my nigga, you actually really nice. Like I don't get this. How'd you just do this? Like, I don't know.
That's real love right there.
It works, man.
Yeah.
So you wake up, you have a kale smoothie.
Nah. Y'all niggas is fucking crazy. All right. Don't pump yourself that much, my nigga. I'm saying I watch a lot of television, you know what I mean?
She drags
I stay
you to
in the
Home
house
Depot?
a lot. I gotta understand. I realized going to the club and going outside to every party, I really did that shit for so long. I'm gonna see who the fuck I already saw last week at this week's party, my nigga. I'm gonna run into him. And before, it used to be a plot. Like, yeah, man, I might see that bitch from last week. She's probably gonna be in here this week. I'm gonna see the nigga who had that bread from me for when I sold them that. I need that. I could get in here. I could see, oh, man, I seen the DJ nigga back. I could have me. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
used to work like that. We used to go network through a bunch
Networking,
of
that's
shit.
what I was going to say, yeah.
But after a while, it's like, I know who I need to know. I don't need a bunch of motherfucking rap friends. These niggas be looking for a lot of rap friends. That's some shit I never ever got a hold of, because a lot of motherfuckers whose music I like, I met them and I hated them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we heard
Like
that before.
Blew mine, my nigga. Like, it blows mine to the point I don't even want to listen to their music no more, because it's like, damn, my nigga, y'all are such liars.
We talking old heads or we talking people your generation?
Old heads, motherfuckers from my generation, motherfuckers is just a couple years older than me. It's a lot of it, man. I'm not about to say they ain't out nobody, but it's just really, it's disappointing more than anything.
Right.
You feel me? Especially being a motherfucking rapper. I don't even like calling myself a rapper, because the nigga who call themselves rappers nowadays, you know what I mean? They don't carry themselves correctly. Like, I just don't see a lot of morals or principles to a lot of motherfuckers who's moving around.
Right.
They claiming to be gangsters. They claiming to be intellectuals. They claiming to be political activists. Cut the fuck, yeah, man. Like, I'm not for it. A lot of these niggas is living vicariously through their Twitter and Instagram pages.
But let me throw this out there. It seems like in the age of information, it's harder to get away with saying, I sold bricks, I'm in a gang, blah, 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 unless you actually have some legitimate claim to that, because it feels like you don't see a lot of kids who are talking some crazy drug kingpin shit Because it's so easy to fact check it these days,
Kids
right?
can't lie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot harder to lie.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
days. Like Stitches comes out and then they do a big ass article proving that Stitches has never been arrested.
Well, Rick Ross is an
Stitches.
example.
Like, Rick Ross ushered in
Who
that era.
believed him in the first place? You believed him? Stitches.
I was confused.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? See? See?
So what was your
As
thought?
niggas, we ignorant, you know what I mean? We're probably looking at every fight we could see on the internet, you feel me? But maybe she don't know, you know what I mean? Like, that nigga could be irrelevant to her. Like, yo, what the fuck are you even talking about? She know who the nigga is, though.
Right.
Who believed him?
How did you feel when you first saw Brick in My Face? Brick in
I
Your
didn't
Face.
even see Brick. He has a song called Brick in My Face. Oh, shit.
It's classic.
It was an anthem. It was an anthem.
The only shit I ever seen about Stitches is when Whack 100
Yeah.
knocked him out. And then I seen when his homies knocked him out.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
Shout out to anybody who's ever knocked somebody out
2
while
knockouts.
filming themselves knocking him out. That seems like incredibly difficult. But
Who Game did that?
Yeah. He did it to what was this fool's name? 40 Glock, right? Yeah. That was
He did do that to
hilarious.
40 Glock.
Wait, Game was holding the camera
Yes,
and then
and
knocked
punching him with
out?
the other hand. Yeah,
Whoa.
chasing him down, and then he ended up going to court for it. and
Game
shit.
is strong, man. He lifts
Game's a big
weights.
guy.
In one of your interviews, I remember I saw that you were discussing the fact that growing up, the rappers that you listened to, it wasn't an age of social media, so it took in today's rappers, the mystery is kind of gone.
Yo, that's why I try to be as absent as I can, but I see that these kids' attention spans in my generation is so short that I have to constantly either A, make them feel some type of connection to me, or B, be in their face with meaningless content for them to keep considering me as something they want to keep paying attention to. So I try not to be the motherfucker who lives through the internet, but anytime I'm outside or at a show, I'm going to take every picture. I'm going to talk to every motherfucking kid I really can.
Right.
Because in fact, the matter is, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? And back then, I used to see, like how I was saying, I grew up seeing a lot of rappers firsthand. These niggas didn't have Twitter and Instagram to rely on to keep them relevant. And a lot of these motherfucking rappers nowadays who didn't have it before see the opportunity and they're trying to make such a buffoonery of themselves, you know what I mean? It discredits everything they did prior.
They
It's
don't get it.
disgusting.
They didn't grow up with it.
Yeah,
They don't
you know what I
understand
mean?
it.
It's disgusting. And even a lot of motherfuckers who did grow up in a life, you know what I mean? They still got some sense of success and they fucked it off. Either not literally fucking their money off, but just as a person, like, you know what I mean? People viewed you as something at one point, and now niggas look at you and laugh. It's that way for a lot of these niggas.
This is my question though: is the fact that you now aren't that concerned with going out and letting all these people see you and everything like that. But isn't that how you got noticed in the first place? Was actually going to rap shows and having the people in the scene realize that you were a real dude and not just some kid making a song.
Yeah, and that's when I enjoyed it, because this, we talking 4 or 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The motherfuckers I was around, is a lot of motherfuckers who are successful today, but a lot of these niggas ain't around no more too who I was around. Like, it was just a different point in time. This is when social media first started happening.
Right. When do you identify when you first started coming up? What was it? This
Yeah,
first started
actually,
to
no.
get
When
your-
was like your first like rap check, and you're like, wait, this could be my career?
Yeah, that's a milestone.
Yeah, I ain't even get paid for that shit. I'm
What
gonna
was
come
it?
clean. I went on a tour with Murs in like 2012,
Okay.
right before South by,
Right.
for 2 months straight. I went to every fucking state.
And you're saying you weren't getting paid on a 2-month
Not
tour?
even
I was
$100
getting
a show?
per diems and shit. I was
Okay.
getting per diems and shit, and I was getting paid money here and there for merch.
Sell your merch, yeah.
But I wasn't getting paid what I was promised. And this
Right.
just came from me being stupid and young and doing business with my family and realizing that wasn't the shit I was supposed to be doing.
Right.
But doing that shit, I was like, yo, I just seen the whole country. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
was gonna say that's the
I
value,
can
right?
make this shit work.
Right.
yeah.
Like, this could work in my favor here. You feel me?
Because when you're opening, it's kind of hard to get a reaction, but you were getting one. Like you were feeling, like the crowd was feeling you.
Yo, I had more niggas coming to see me than that nigga. Some nice. Oh, pardon me. I'm not even trying to say like pardon.
Shout out to Murs.
Shout
Let's
out
start a Murs
That's
beef.
I got mad respect for Murs.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But he made a smart business decision putting you on his shows to sell tickets.
He didn't see it like that. I'm not even gonna give him that
okay.
much credit because he ain't asked for that.
Right.
That was more a situation he was forced in, and he made it known that he didn't like it. But it worked out at the end. Shout out Murs. You know
That happens, man. If the direct support outdraws the headliner, you'll see a room clear out.
Oh,
after the
it's a
headliner.
bad
a lot of
thing.
niggas is, man. Niggas is that way with their own homeboys, man. Like, it's disgusting. Niggas that have a clique full of homies who they call their brothers and never want to see them succeed or get past where they at.
But they always say that's an
I would
important
love
thing.
to see my homies start killing it way more than me because that shit makes me want to go harder, you know what I mean?
Right.
But when I see a lot of these niggas keeping their homies under the wing so much where it's like they can't even see the light of day to make some type of lane for themselves, it's just disappointing, man. Especially when they talk that loyalty shit.
Because you're getting to that point in your age where it's like you're actually starting to see rap as like a real business and not just this little kid thing. Because when you were 18, it was still kind of a little kid thing because you didn't know the value of $1 in a sense.
Definitely not. I blew everything I ever got.
Right.
But now that I see it as something I love doing, the fact that the money and the dependency on me putting all my eggs in this basket is so serious, it makes me look at it a different way.
Right.
I have to look at it like work now. And
Right.
I've never had a real job in my life. That's word to mother.
Really?
This rap shit really just started paying me, I could say, when I turned 2021.
Okay.
In real life, like giving me money to where I could actually do things like pay bills and shit with, help my mom. So like that money started coming around then. But before that, shit wasn't helping me none at all.
Right.
You know what I mean? But with this nigga, my little brother, he my manager, and like he was really the one to be like, yo, this shit could work, my nigga. Like he just gotta keep making shit. And he would email the right motherfuckers and call the right people to where we got here now. You know what I mean? But don't get me wrong, made a lot of mistakes along the way. Probably fucked off a lot of paper, but
If you could change anything going back, knowing what you know now, what would you change?
I don't regret shit. So that I don't know if there's an actual certain thing I would change. I would relive the year 2008 to like 2010 though.
Wow. What were you doing differently at
I
that
like
time?
the idea of reliving a year,
I
a
was
couple
living,
years.
I was
Couple
living
years.
dangerous, and like I had the people who I loved the most around me at that time, and it was crazy. It was fucked up. Like I think about my problems back then and how small they are to me now, but back then those was the most life-defining, serious
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Like
ever.
what?
Oh yeah.
Like my first girl
Yeah.
acting like she
Oh,
was
okay,
gonna
yeah,
have
always.
a kid, you feel
Right.
me? I'm just mad shook. This bitch is lying. She ain't about to have no motherfucking kid.
She was lying.
I'm trapping. I'm kicked out my mom's house, living in the Bronx with like one of my main men. Shout out Mav. He just came home 2 days ago off the good 4.5 year stretch. Man, swole dreads and all that, ready to knock niggas out. Shout out my man
Welcome
Mav.
home.
You feel me? Welcome home. Oh, my man Joey Sapp just walked in the building, polo down. Oh shit.
So many plugs.
Yo, son.
Dash
my
comes
man's
with a
crazy.
fleet of plugs.
Yo, it's my man's right there. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to live the right way.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, like, I meet people in life who I really end up caring about, man. It's like I try to keep them, like, at some point close to me, even if we see each other only sometimes. Like, I only see certain people, so it means something, you know what I mean? And that shit isn't to be taken for granted. You don't know what the fuck could happen tomorrow, my nigga, at all.
Right.
Because I got niggas who ain't here. And that shit is the wackest shit to me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So you have you lost anybody that? What was the hardest one to get through for you? In terms of
Probably
people you grew
Yams.
up with. Oh, the Yams one, huh? Yeah.
That shit was
So
probably
how'd you
the
meet him?
wackest shit.
How'd that work?
We met probably in like 2011, 2012, just because I was around Rocky and all these niggas before the rap shit started working for either of us.
Really?
Just being and swaying like different clubs and parties and shit and both doing the music shit. So once it started getting bigger, like I was with them niggas a lot. Like, you feel me? I was working with them a lot. That's why I'm on like all them early tapes and shit. But I learned a lot from them niggas at that time. And Yams was the nigga I was closest to out of everybody, really. You feel me?
Right.
So like when that nigga died, it was like some other shit.
Right. Did it have a catastrophic effect on New York as a whole, or the whole
That shit
area?
had motherfucking catastrophic effect on music, period.
Right.
Like, period. Like, that shit that was a taste, like, that was a motherfucking key to this shit.
Right.
That nigga held a lot of people together. For real, for real.
Did anybody see that coming? Like no one did. People see him.
I mean,
Nah.
people want to talk about.
It was a freak accident.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say about nothing.
Yo, what the
Yo, my nigga, please, my nigga, please, bro. Why you even getting up? Sit still, please, bro. Niggas is high right now. You niggas can't handle y'all weed. What's up? Come on, niggas is bugging. Please, sit still. Tripping, my nigga.
So
My bad,
do you
man.
remember? No, it's all good. Do you remember where you were when you found out about Yams' passing?
I was there.
Oh, you were at the house or whatever.
Yeah.
And what was the scene like?
I don't even want to talk about that shit.
Yeah.
That shit is just some whack shit, my nigga. I'm gonna come clean. I wouldn't wish how I felt on nobody I know in my life. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
That shit is some real whack shit. Like, after you seeing somebody that you love and care about that much, like, be going like that. Like, you really have to think about how quick life could be going, my nigga, because that shit is real.
Right.
Niggas was just all sitting down, fucking singing Future, getting high, my nigga. Like, that shit is some other shit. Fuck that shit. But
What was it like to be a friend of Yams and see
my
the
brother.
outpouring of respect
Yeah, the response,
worldwide?
yeah.
that shit it's something like anything else wouldn't even made sense, because in reality, he affected and made so many motherfucking things happen. No matter what motherfuckers want to say, like a lot of trends in music, fashion, whatever the fuck it may be, and the whole hip hop and street culture, it came from him giving a lot of motherfuckers who wouldn't have a voice.
Right.
Me, Wretch, fucking Aston Matthews, Bodega Bams, fucking ASAP Man, who ended up putting nigga Lil Uzi Vert on, who ended up getting on later. Like, all of these niggas, mad niggas from down south, like, this nigga really put a lot of people in position just to have a voice to be able to say something loud enough for the right person to hear it.
Right.
And it changed a lot of niggas' lives. It changed a lot of niggas' situations to where they can help themselves and their families. If niggas don't respect that, niggas don't have no type of code to them. So I don't got no respect for them.
Right.
You feel me? That's why, like, I'm not even bent off the, like, I'm not even really believing the fact, like, that this nigga's ever gonna die in reality.
Right.
Because this nigga's gonna be talked about until this world is blown up.
Yeah.
Or explodes.
And you hear some of like Future and all these motherfuckers putting them in their lyrics and everything. It still doesn't feel like anybody's even close to forgetting about them. You know.
Never. It's
Yeah.
not gonna happen.
You were at
gotta
Yams Day,
understand?
right?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was good to see everybody I saw. I ain't seen that group of motherfuckers in a room.
Yeah, it's like a reunion, huh?
It was a real life reunion. Like, I ain't seen a group like that. Those people I seen that day, I ain't seen everybody in the room like that. And that used to be a regular occurrence.
Right. That was just the scene,
3-4
right?
years ago. We was all around each other regularly. So for me to see everybody in the same spot, I'm just like, damn, man, that shit is.
Yeah, you get those points in
was
life where you're
good.
like, look around, you're like, this might never happen again. Like some rare combination of friends, people on the come up, because everyone's gonna blow up and go their separate ways.
But then that
Everybody
reunion-
do that. Yeah, you see everybody, and it's
Yeah.
like,
That's crazy.
yeah, I don't know. Like, after I did what I had to do, and I seen a few people perform, I ended up leaving just because, like, I wasn't really in the partying mood. You know what I mean?
Was that the vibe though, or was it straight like
It was
emotional, like, sad vibe?
It was a party. It was a celebration. Like, we was there celebrating his life, and that shit was for his family. So I made sure I had to go out there and do what I had to do.
Right. And
But I wasn't just gonna sit there and pop bottles and smoke mad weed and be like, oh yeah, I'm getting twisted. Like, nah,
they gotta be quiet over there.
yo, who's that?
Sounds like girls. I hate women.
There's no respect in this store.
God, I hate women.
Can we give some respect for Dash, please?
We need to get a store where it's not so obvious what's going on to everybody on the outside.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
I
these
feel like.
niggas probably know what's going on, right?
But now I'm hearing girl voices. I'm like, oh, I want to see what they look like.
They're trying to get a selfie with Dash.
That could definitely happen.
Not that famous shit, man.
Yeah, right. Though probably every rap show you go to, you get recognized like crazy. You feel famous when you're in that environment.
Actually, yeah, where are you most famous? What city do you feel like you popped the
Yeah, is
most
it here or
in?
New York?
Or your hometown?
Or is
I'm
it
a
Paris?
queen. I know a couple people
Getting close to
out
the
in
mic?
Paris. Oh, I know a couple people's out in Paris, man. I do.
In Paris.
Nah, in London.
You traveled a bunch. Where's your
Yeah.
favorite place?
Yo, I went to Africa and ate acid in Africa.
I
and
was
Sahara
gonna mention
Desert.
that when you talked about the acid earlier. Please elaborate.
Acid
Took
in
acid in the
Africa.
Sahara Desert. G shit.
And was
And
it
smoke blunts.
was it a good was this a good acid experience or was it a little too intense?
Son,
But it wasn't just acid that he smuggled into Africa.
Oh, I remember the story. Yeah. We all watched these interviews.
This is amazing.
Oh shit, I forgot I said that.
Yeah, I forgot about it too.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yo,
Probably, what, half a pound to Africa?
not half an ounce.
That's still
I
pretty
wasn't
solid.
getting that crazy because I went to Tunisia. Like that's a Muslim ass country. Like they would have chopped me up had they found what was in my bag.
Yeah.
Oh, them niggas
Oh,
would have killed
man.
me. Them niggas would have killed
Did you
me.
hide it?
Yo, G shit. I just put it in my suitcase under mad clothes.
Holy.
But from flying, like we all understand, like that's not that hard to pull off. Like I brought weed in my bag by mistake, mad times. Yeah. It happened.
I seen
Yo,
too
but look
many.
how they stopped me when I got there in customs. Like, yo, why you here? Like, you American? Why you here?
You're sweating.
I'm like, yo, it's just vacation. Like, I'm with my shorty right now. We chilling.
Saying it just like that to them.
And then they like, yo, you
Muslim,
Muslim? You Muslim, right? Because if not, it's a dub. Like, you over with over. I'm like, yeah.
That's
I'm
what they
not.
said?
Yeah, they was ready to send me back.
For not being Muslim.
Yo, because they just didn't understand why a non-Muslim American nigga was there. They fighting
In
with Libya at the
Tunisia,
moment.
Oh,
Are you
And they-
religious at all?
Nah.
It's not
Not-
really a place
not
that a lot of
raised
people go on
in any
vacation.
that's a
faith.
weird question.
Nah, I used to go to
asking.
church with my moms and shit, but I'm just not religious.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna front. I'm not religious. at all.
Atheist, agnostic.
So you
I
don't
don't
believe
know.
in God?
Nah, I believe it's something else. Like it got to be something bigger than us.
Agnostic. Yeah.
Do you believe in Donald Trump?
Fuck that nigga. Fucking goofy motherfucker.
I had a damn present and I forgot to bring it. Damn it.
What, a Donald Trump mask?
No.
Fuck that.
Because every time I see the podcast, there's nothing to look at on the table.
Oh, wow. Look at that. A
That's
bloody
good.
foot.
That's good.
So now if people are like scrolling through, they'll see that that's real.
It feels good. It feels like it has a nice texture to it. We're going to all take shots right now?
I was just pouring myself. Do you want a shot?
Do we want to take shots? I don't know. He's probably not in the good
you
position
want-
for alcohol right now.
I'll take a shot with you. All
What mind state do you like to be in before you perform?
right.
Yeah, I was gonna. What level are you trying to get on right now, knowing that you're about to headline him on everything real quick?
I'm really not. I don't have a goal to get somewhere.
What
just-
level of high?
I'm just strolling
about
down
the journey.
I'm strolling right now. You know what I mean? I'm not about to take a jog. I'm not about to run. I'm just.
But is it like average amount of lean, or is it like extra lean, extra pills, extra weed? No.
Nah. Kids, don't do nothing I'm talking about. Please don't.
No, they
I
won't.
promise you. Do as I say, don't do as I do.
They could never find drugs.
NoJumper.com. Oh shit.
It's a good shit right there, Robsman.
Thank you. That was delicious.
That was good.
Yeah, got you. R.P. my nigga Yams. Niggas was deaf sipping lean with the Henny. My man. When activists was around, hold up, it's still around. I know y'all niggas is watching me on the net.
So wait,
Drop a bomb for
it
that.
never stops.
Do it.
Yo, but so you still get the act when you're home?
Not all the time. I just came across some recently though. That's why I'm studying.
Really?
Yeah.
How much does that go for these days?
Rack. 4 ounces.
Really? God damn. That's a lifestyle choice right there.
It is.
What are you smoking on?
OG only. OG only.
So when did you begin your relationship with Backwoods? When did that become your smoking
Yeah, I've been
utensil of
smoking
choice?
backwards and frontal leaves since I could really say 2011, 2012 for sure.
Okay. Damn, that is mad early. I think I was 2014. That's kind of embarrassing.
Nah, not even.
Yeah, when you come around, you come
Once
around.
you come around, you're good. Once you're here, you're
Kids,
good.
kid said that on Twitter the other day. He goes, "Thanks to Adam22 for always asking the important questions like, do
Yo,
you
Steve,
do you
put
smoke
Leanne-
Backwoods?"
My bad. You put
No, it's
Leanne's
all
girl
good.
on there, right? On the list.
What's
What
up with
what do
Glitch?
you expect tonight's gonna be like? What's a typical
It's
show for
supposed
you?
to be wild.
Yo, it's definitely gonna be wild.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
gonna-
lose my
it's gonna be
mind
lit.
per usual. I haven't even seen the venue yet.
Did you guys see the flyer?
I'm about to lose my mind.
The
Like,
flyer's
you understand?
amazing.
I
The
go
flyer's
out there and
amazing.
lose my mind those days. Like I don't want niggas to be like I went to a regular rap show. Like nah, going in.
Plus,
there.
you and Gleesh
Fuck.
together.
That's what I'm saying.
What's your relationship with Gleesh?
That's my man.
Yeah.
Def.
Look at
Do my
this.
nigga
Remember the
Yams.
Legion of Doom, or is that just what they did for the flyer?
I think it's just.
So you're too young to remember the Legion of Doom. That's who that was. Who wore those red things in wrestling?
I know
Nobody
about
remembers
them.
those.
I know them. I know
Okay,
them.
yeah. They were gnarly as fuck. They had spikes all over their shit.
That was like 92.
That was about 92. That was when I was watching it, yeah. I look at Gleesh all smiling and happy as fuck right there.
I was having a good time in that pic too.
Yeah, you look like you're having way too good a time in that picture.
Yeah, I was having fun. I felt like I was South. Oh no, that was that Complex interview. I feel like.
Oh, okay.
What's it like when you do shows and you're looking in the crowd and there's kids out there that know every single word?
That shit is fucking. That shit is some real crazy shit to me because I never would have thought motherfuckers would care about what I had to say that much. It's funny, like especially like when I went overseas and I'm seeing like kids with accents singing my shit. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
oh shit, for real. Like I'm about to headline Boom Bap Festival in July. Like I'm actually mad excited for that shit.
Right.
Like how the fuck did I get on a London festival? I'm from Jersey.
So when you headline, like, what's the process? Like,
Oh man, it's not the same process every time really. With shows, I just try to go in there, do what I gotta do, and get out. Like I don't really poly too much.
do you make sure you get paid before you play?
Definitely every time.
Right. That's a must in the rap
That's
world.
him right there, right?
Yeah, this is his muscle here. The plugs are not just drug plugs; they're also like beat the shit out of somebody plugs.
And you're saying you've had situations where promoters have tried
See
to
this
not.
little motherfucker dressed in all black? You got a bomb under that hoodie.
You ever done any kind of terrorism or anything?
No.
Jesus. Have you ever?
done terrorism? Is your question?
That's a real question.
Have you ever fucked off a promoter that didn't pay you the night of the event?
I think he said earlier, kind of yeah, but he doesn't want to talk about it.
As long as promoters do good business, I always do good business.
So promoters are scumbags. I mean, I'm just gonna say it.
Is that just a consistent thing,
Shout
or
out
what?
Adam Ham on everything.
Adam always does good business though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Adam's
yeah.
cool.
Fuck
But are
Adam.
promoters always scumbags? What is that?
Promoters
Why?
lose money on shows a lot.
Because
Yeah.
niggas don't put motherfuckers for people be on power trips and
But
shit.
promoters take the risk, they lose the money, then they don't want to pay the guarantee. It's called a guarantee.
Guarantee.
Right.
It's not called a maybe. I'll give it to you.
Exactly.
Right. Especially when they. I heard the Ham dudes say that they'll pay dudes even when the show gets shut down
Of
just
course.
because they don't want that reputation.
he
And,
does.
you know.
Of course, man, you got to.
He does
You want to
great
keep booking shows?
business.
Yeah, do good business.
Right.
What's been your most memorable show?
A lot of these shows on this last tour I just did was really good. On the Live Now Die Later tour.
Do you ever have a girl grab your penis while you're performing?
Wait, Danny Brown?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
I
about that
have that
example.
yet. I ain't had that one yet.
That was
They
crazy.
always go for
Tonight
that.
could be the night.
No, she sucked his dick.
Yeah,
On
that's
stage,
crazy.
I heard about that.
Yes.
He's a champion for that.
There's
that
a
was pretty
video.
ill. As a rapper, though, I feel like it's a weird position to be in, to be like having your penis like actually sucked in
On stage.
public in front of hundreds of people.
Dash, I got a question. If you headlined stadiums, when you headlined stadiums, Staples Center, what is the setup going to look like? What do you envision for that giant headlining show?
Damn. That's a good question, my guy.
I mean, we talking lasers, production.
I'll help you.
simple?
Lava. No artist has ever used lava in a show before.
There's got to be.
Yeah, I
a
don't know
reason.
how you get
Big
it.
ass,
but
like a fish tank with lava lamp shit in it.
boom.
Actually, whose live show on the stadium level do you like the most right now, or have you seen?
You seen a
Whose
stadium
did
show?
I see that was fire lately. I feel like I actually saw
Get on the
somebody live show. I feel like I actually saw somebody live show that was mad good. Nah, Trash Talk got Lee and them niggas probably got the best show right now. But that's on some rock and roll shit. I'm trying to think rap wise. Who had a good ass show I seen recently?
You're going to stadium shows?
I mean, I saw Kendrick, I saw Kanye, I saw Drake. Like,
Stitches, I heard, puts
on.
on a really good live show.
but like you got differences. You got Kanye with the giant mountain on stage, and then Kendrick just keeps it real
Flatbush
simple.
Zombies got the best show.
Really? You fucks with them? They got a new album out
That's my
today.
niggas. They got the good album out today. Go buy my niggas album. I'm plugging that.
Do it.
Who else you-
3001 Lace Odyssey. Go buy my
Who you
niggas
fuck
album.
with in New York? Like,
Shout out me, Juice, Eric is my niggas. Fuck with man, I'm gonna be honest. I fuck with whoever fuck with me, man. Genuinely. You know what I mean? I just don't play nobody too close. Shout out my nigga Bronson. I love that nigga. That's my man.
yeah, you got a good
Shout
relationship
out my
with him?
nigga Soul. That's my man. Yeah.
Okay. What's Action Bronson like in real life?
The realest, illest nigga in the world.
Yeah.
Nigga could mad cook OD good too.
Yeah.
And my mans gets high like me. That's my mans.
But has he ever cooked for you?
Deaf.
Really? What did he
That's
make you?
awesome.
He made fucking ribs one time,
That's
and he
real
put
friendship.
$800 worth of wax in the barbecuer so it could taste like wax.
Really?
This nigga's nuts.
What a
Was you with me? You was with me. That really happened. I'm telling you.
Wait, he put the wax
$800.
in the barbecue
blew
sauce
a check
or something?
in the barbecue, in the coals, just burnt it up.
So then when you're eating it, it tastes like dabs? But does it get you high as fuck while you're... No, it just tastes like...
Just the flavor.
for the taste.
Have you ever heard anyone doing this before or after? No, this is a shocking idea.
Wow.
He's one of the illest motherfuckers in the world, dog.
Damn, he starts getting that rat bread and just starts fucking vaporizing dabs into the
Doesn't he have
steak.
like that gold Mercedes, or what kind of cars do you have now?
A nigga has like 5 different Beamers. My man's he's getting wild with the wheel game. I'm trying to grab my shit.
He's
What do you want to get?
I'm trying to. Oh man,
you're getting distracted because you're about to play the show
The
in
guest
like
list shit's
20
kind of
minutes.
suck, man. I'm
shit
sorry.
is annoying the shit out of me.
Is that what that is?
Hit that guy up.
They're hitting you up for the guest
Hit
list?
you up
Mad
direct.
people, yo.
I was
outside.
gonna wait until after the show to ask
It's
you.
all
if you
good.
have
I'm
any-
outside.
No,
I know
we're
y'all
good.
niggas is good.
We're good.
Me plus
Yo,
three.
And then just walk
y'all
in with
good.
them.
Y'all good.
good,
You-
Catfish. We're good at ham.
If anything, tell Stevie. Stevie will do all that shit. I'm
Dude,
gonna
I
make
know
sure.
Adam, you're fine.
Yeah,
All
we're
right,
good.
say that.
I'm gonna bring that leg. You'll see me in the front
Cool.
row.
This is LA. This is no jumper.
Wait.
We're stomping grounds.
Yeah, it's a fire song.
You like that?
What is the dream car for you?
How about this?
I'm about to get this 79 Monty. Niggas and think I'm playing with them. I'm not even playing with the red leather interior and all black on the outside. It's already painted. I'm about to get nasty.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be my first whip, and niggas gonna be upset.
We still got the 40s.
My shit gonna shake.
He bought these last night.
It's a plastic old English.
Yeah, it's weird as fuck, right?
California.
We should take shots of 40s,
Nah, not the old English. Plastic.
bubbling up.
The malt liquor plus the plastic is just too many chemicals.
Oh,
in
am
your
I supposed to
body.
think of this the same way I think of soda, where I like soda out the can, but I don't really like it out the bottle?
Something like that.
I don't understand the logic though. What's the logic to it? Because I've
don't
heard
know.
this so many times where I'm just like, why?
I feel like you can taste some of that aluminum
Yes.
Oh.
The one on the right, bottom, second one on the right. Boom.
That one? Oh, man.
Think I'm playing.
What
And I'm gonna
is
throw some hot dogs in that bitch. Watch.
what is your favorite breakfast cereal?
Count chocolate. Sure.
Dude, you could drink the milk afterwards,
Yes.
chocolate milk.
Shout out Count Chocula.
Hell yeah.
there. It's a hell of a cereal.
When you're out in LA, do you have any spots? Do you hit up food spots that are?
Yo, shout out Oli's Pizza on 3rd and Crescent Heights. That shit is fire.
You're a pizza guy?
I'm not a pizza guy. That piece of fire though.
Yeah.
I eat like 10 of them shits if I get to it.
What's
Can
your
you cook?
favorite
Can you
food,
cook?
though?
Yeah.
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 What's the best thing you can cook? Without putting dabs in it.
I don't even do no wild weed shit with the food. That's too much. I could fry some shrimps. I could make salmon too. I think I'm playing.
What's your favorite place, like fast food wise, when you're back on the East Coast?
I hate fast food so much, but
Or
if
just
I'm gonna
anything
eat,
out to
eat
eat.
fast food, like, I'm gonna go to Wawa.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wawa's official, yeah.
that
Oh, so you're from
iced
that part of
tea,
Jersey
that
with the
iced
Wawa.
Not even.
Yeah.
They just put Wawas in my neighborhood this
Oh,
year.
really? All right. Yeah, because Wawa's the illest shit, but why the fuck they never brought it to New York?
They just brought it up now. You know
the
why?
city?
Because listen, Quick Check and 7-Eleven have an agreement with Wawa that they have to stay south of the border in New Jersey because they're not letting them come up here and take all the bread. And they said now that Quick Check just put 3 stores down in South Jersey, Wawa about to come up in North Jersey and take all the money. Them niggas just put up 3 stores in less than a year. About to get money on 7-Eleven and Quick Check
Yeah.
kill them.
Wawa could be running New York, man.
Have
You
you-
know Wawa's owned by some young motherfuckers too?
Really?
Like some 20-something-year-olds.
Really?
Have you ever seen the movie Brewster's Millions with Richard Pryor?
I have not seen it.
The only reason I bring that up is it's a movie from the 80s, and it was about a guy that could inherit $30 million. If he could inherit $300 million, but he had to spend $30 million in 30 days, but he had to do it without showing assets. But he bought a baseball team in Hackensack, New Jersey, and they were called the Hackensack Bulls.
Oh.
Brewster's Millions is one of my favorite movies with Richard Pryor. It's awesome. Dude, it is the best movie ever. But every time I hear Hackensack, New Jersey, I just think Brewster's Millions,
Yeah,
the
you
Hackensack
can
Bulls. Is that a real team, Hackensack Bulls? Probably not.
When's the last time you smoked dust?
That was a one-time thing.
That was a one-time thing, because Wretch is saying he done it mad times.
He be talking shit.
I don't know. I hear a lot of people talking about doing PCP, or they got like a friend who used to do it, whatever. I'm trying to find out what it's really like.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
You just, what is it like? Is it like doing a line of coke or what? When you do PCP, you just lose your mind.
You think you're Superman, right?
See, that's what I'm saying. That's kind of how you feel when you do coke. You feel like Superman.
I just
but
rapped. I rapped and I sipped enough lean to go to sleep.
Became Waka Flocka.
It's a good rapping drug.
Grew dread.
All right, what do we need to get in here since we've passed the hour mark? What do we need to talk about before we head off to the show?
That's how I look. That's how I know I fuck with y'all niggas. We just said that our niggas never got our interview out of me ever in
Hey,
life.
that's why the people
Hey,
fuck
thank
with
you
us.
for doing this.
Yeah,
It's been
it's
very
like-
eye-opening.
I appreciate y'all having me. This is probably the most fun I had in an interview in ever.
everybody says that. I love it.
We want to make it a party.
Yeah.
We brought out a real human leg, for
We're
God's
fucked
sakes.
up.
It's
Well-
a real human leg.
Catfish had me doing real deal street drugs last night, and I woke
Catfish?
up. That's him, Catfish.
Oh,
Catfish.
I thought you was on the show. I'm like,
Nah, nah.
Yeah, actually, were you ever catfished?
No, maybe.
I did. I fucked mad fat girls off
Were
the
you ever
internet.
catfished?
I never got catfished. I grew up to realize that a lot of bitches I used to see on MySpace wasn't looking the same.
Hell
The
yeah.
angle.
I'm still in that zone. I'm still getting tricked to this day.
Oh yeah.
Real talk.
My whole life is a scam.
Yeah.
You got any crazy groovy stories?
Still in the struggle.
Nah, I don't.
Got a girl now, man. You can't ask that.
But they in the
Nah,
past.
I could tell whatever
in
I
the
want.
past.
I really just don't have no crazy ones. I guess I'm just not famous enough yet. Like maybe when I get mad famous, I might have some crazy.
You're
shit to
famous
say,
enough,
nigga.
trust. Like if you have, I mean, guys with like 3,000 Twitter followers just for being funny on Twitter can get girls. You know.
Is that what you're telling us? You get girls off of your following on Twitter?
I'm not talking about myself.
Yeah, you are.
But what I'm saying is like when you actually have talent and a following.
Throw a rock at Brandon.
But yeah, what do you want to plug if anything? Are there any plugs?
Yeah, there's tons of plugs in this room.
Shout out to the plug.
Plug. Plug. Shout out Kodak Black.
Shout out Kodak Black for sure. I fuck with Kodak Black.
Kodak Black should have been the co-host. He would have helped you
Yo,
really
that
open
would have
up.
been fun. Yo, we gotta
Next
do
time,
that.
part 2. Next time we're in
Yeah.
town.
But he gotta
If
show up
Kodak
with
Black
the-
ever come down here, I'm gonna pull up.
He's gonna show up with
Where
the
do you-
Jurassic
I'll fly
Park
out for
haircut
that.
and shit, though.
Dash, where do you want to see where do you want to be in 5 years? Where do you see
you ever
yourself
seen
in
this
5 years?
before? It's skate wax, but it looks like lean.
Word.
Very clever, right?
That's fire.
Yeah. This has been in
That's
multiple
fire.
podcasts because it's just been sitting here for a while.
That's fire.
There you
It's like
go.
this when you take it out and then you slather it all over our legs. But we've been putting cigarettes on it, so it's kind of dirty.
Scumbags.
That's high. I like this.
You can have that if you want.
Oh, say that.
He puts it right next to his
I was
other
about to go
double
get a
cup that he
setup
was
tomorrow.
spitting in.
Where are you gonna be in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Mike.
Hopefully, with my mom's with a new house, me with some fly shit, all my niggas free, and everybody getting money.
I
That's
love
what's
that
up.
answer.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dash, and this has been No Jumper, the coolest podcast in the world. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on SoundCloud, iTunes.
FTP.
Follow this man.
Fuck the population
Follow
on
this
some
man.
All of that.
Follow this man on Instagram,
that.
on Twitter.
Air Dash, Instagram, Twitter, all that same shit. HEIRDASH. It's your
Free
boy.
Wretch.
Free
Free
fucking
Wretch.
Wretch. My man Mav's home. Free Buddha God. Free my nigga Rico. Free Mike. Free the other Mike.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Thank you to Hennessy. Thank you to Lean.
RP on my niggas.
Thank you to Hennessy. Thank you to Lean.
And doot doot loot doot.
Doo-doo.
You can't just steal Nardwuar's shit. We gotta. That's biting.
Skibbity bop a doo bop a doo bop bop.
When I meet that nigga, I know it's gonna be weird.
Yo, thank you so much.
Thank you, bro.
Good podcast, guys. Yo.
Yeah, y'all niggas is doing
Hey, Dad, I'm on some other shit right now.